Hi, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Leah.
And
Welcome back
to Happiness and Champagne. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
So I haven't seen you in a while, and I have been on quite the adventure.
So do tell.
So
I missed you.
I know, I miss you too. So I was invited to a great wedding overseas, and it was my daughter's best friend, and she was the maid of honor. And so I took a quick trip over there and to celebrate the marriage, and I feel like love is in the air.
Oh,
Yeah, so a lot of things are happening around here, but I do want to tell you one funny story. So this was an international wedding, and while I was there was this woman that came up to me, and a beautiful woman, and she was talking to me, and she says, "I just feel like I know you from somewhere." And I said, "Oh, are you ever in this area?" And she said, No, I live in Spain." And I said, "Oh," and then she goes, "Do you have a podcast?"
get out of here.
Yes. So she recognized me from our podcast.
You celebrity. Yay.
First
Overseas.
time ever. So she's a fan. She's the demographics that we're looking for. She's single. She's 68 and looking for love. And
Oh, that's awesome.
So I took a picture with her, so I might upload that at some point. Well, yeah, so I've been traveling, got a little sick, and been working a lot. What's going on with you?
Well, I've been doing a little traveling, and I haven't I had a little stomach bug the other day, but I went down to Georgia to visit my dad with my new friend.
Oh, do tell.
And, we stayed a couple nights. I rented a cabin. My daughter's like, "Great, you're going to get murdered. Where's the cabin?" I'm like, "In the middle of nowhere." But it was cute. It was, a little rustic, but
I like that.
I do too. We were sitting out on the back porch, having some wine, smoking cigars, listening to the bullfrogs and the cows, playing backgammon. So that went well. Dad is doing good. And I'm actually booking the trip to Portugal. Like, we're making
You're
it happen.
going to Portugal. So
It's going to happen.
So this finding love for Leah is starting to pan out.
It is.
How?
It did.
It did. Can you believe it?
Cheers to that. Bingo.
Who would have thought when we started this adventure to try to find love for you and start this podcast that it would actually pay off? And it worked. Because if we didn't have this podcast, it wouldn't have worked.
No, I would not have met him.
No. Unbelievable.
No.
So here's to Happiness and Champagne.
And here's to Scott.
Yeah, and here's to Scott. Shout out to Scott.
Yay.
Oh.
Hey.
We'll have to have him on sometime.
He said he would come on.
I had a young lady in France ask me, she's a follower and one of Shayna's friends and loves the podcast. And she said, "What's going on in Leah's life?" And I said, "Well, I think she found someone." She said, "No." And she was so excited for you. She was jumping up and down.
Oh,
I know.
Well, thank you for, having me in your heart.
Yes.
That's great. So it is coming together.
It's coming together, and the people all the kids that were telling me they were following us, they're all in their 20s, maybe in their early 30s at the most, and they love it. So
because they see what's in the future.
There's hope, no matter what
there
age.
is hope.
There's hope. Speaking of hope, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so he told me that he met someone at a funeral. So, the sad thing is the older you get, you meet people at weddings, if you're invited to one, and at funerals, because
I actually made a joke about that one time. I said, I'm going to start hanging out at funerals.
I know. He met a woman that he knew 30 years ago. It was a mutual friend that died, and he liked her 30 years ago and never asked her out. So he asked her out this time, 30 years later.
So he finally got the nerve to ask somebody out.
Well, I think he's asked many people out, but yeah, he didn't ask, whatever. I'll tell you later when we're not on the podcast.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, so there's love in the air. That's my point.
Love is in the air.
I know. So you're happy.
I'm really happy.
Good.
He said he wants to see a smile on my face.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's our future look like?
So this episode is about wrapping up Finding Love for Leah. It's been exciting.
I think it's about time. It's been a ride.
It's been a ride, and it was successful.
And I've kept it all G-rated. So once we get 1,000 followers on TikTok, this isn't going to go raunch. I'm going to really tell the stories because I can then.
Yes, you can. So we are on TikTok, and we need you guys to follow us on all the platforms and follow us on TikTok, and then we can go live, and then we can really let loose. Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be like a terror.
Crazy. It would be crazy.
Terrors on
I know. Maybe that's not a good thing, but
no, it'd be a fantastic thing. So get on it, folks. We need it.
What I'm thinking about the forecast, or what I'd like to see going forward with this podcast, is now that we've found love for you with this podcast, who else can we find love for?
Well, we do have people asking to come on.
Yes, we do.
Just for that reason.
So we need to get people. I would like to see our audience give us ideas of maybe nominate someone to come on. If you're not in our state or a county or close by, maybe we can Zoom with you. We'll have guests on that we can promote. Maybe we could, like, why we should date our friend, or something like that. What was that they
Pimp
did?
our ride? No.
No, what was it that they did in England that was so cute? Date my mate.
Date my mate.
Yes. So we can, like, promote our friends who are single, and we know quite a few for various reasons, and try to make this more of a connection dating podcast, because
It worked.
it worked.
It worked.
And all those people who are on the dating sites,
We could be starting something completely different.
We could.
We are.
We are.
We are going
Yes.
to start something completely different. And you don't have to pay us thousands of dollars to do it. We accept, checks and cash. You can Venmo us.
We accept champagne. So shout out this week to Josh. We're drinking Josh. It is not a champagne, but we say champagne for even sparkling wines.
Rosés.
And rosés. So that's what we're drinking right now. But we are fans of anything bubbly.
We do love bubbly.
We do love bubbly.
'Cause that's our personality.
That's
Bubbly
true.
and crazy.
True. So what else? Who should we try? Oh, we're going to have our first guest. Well, we don't know. Maybe David or Veronica.
I think Veronica would be good. Come on, Veronica. We're ready for you, sweetheart.
We are. So we need to get a little bio up on her, but
Oh,
what?
I do have a bio for David. Do I read it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can get the audience ready for David.
Okay, so David, where's David? All right, so David sent a bio to us along with some pictures. So here's David. Totally rad Jewish man, 54, who is described by himself as a surprisingly great find for someone who doesn't have a lot of other options. David, I love you. You're too funny. He actually is a great guy. Seeks a Jewish woman who likes foot rubs and laughing at life's absurdities. No history of infidelity or drug use. Plenty of history with wine and whiskey. Must like the movie Big Fish. I don't get that one. David, you'll have to explain when you come on.
I think there's a big following for Big Fish.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Invested in fighting against the clock and trying to cook and eat right. Stay fit. Mixed success. Pro-woman, pro-choice, progressive thinking, leaving space for other interests and adventures with the right person. Now, doesn't he sound like a great guy? And he is. We went out to dinner together.
And we have to admit something. We did have him on. Well, David was our first guest, and it turns out that our audio didn't work out right.
So he's going to come back.
He's coming back.
That's how much he loves us.
Yes.
He's willing to come back.
And we love him.
He was great.
He was great. He didn't know us. He came into the to this group, and we squoze him between us, and he was really open and honest and funny.
He's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I would love
well
to.
established, smart. Because the weekend that
Successful.
I went out with Scott, I went out with David. So I went out with Scott on Thursday, went out with David on Friday, and then Scott asked me back out on a second date. But David was a lot of fun. He took me to this great Italian restaurant. David, you're great.
So we'll have him on. So for all you women that are looking for a nice Jewish man, that's him.
It is him.
Yes.
I mean, we laughed.
We did
We
laugh.
became besties. Like after the night that he and I went out to dinner, because you were like, "Is this a date?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I
it
didn't
wasn't
know
a
either.
date.
It wasn't a
was
date.
just us going out. But we've been texting each other because he's gone out on some dates. After that, I've gone out on some dates, and so now we just keep in touch and give each other some pointers. And I mean, he's lovely. He's like my new
He really
bestie.
is. And while he was here, it was really interesting because he has listened to every single one of our podcasts. And Leah asked him, "Do you have any advice for us?" And he gave us the best advice. So we're going to have to ask him again.
He said that I'm putting myself out there. and
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that
because
everyone should do that.
Because there's so many lonely people who don't. So I thought what he said was spot on, and he commended you for all that you're doing, even though you're like an open book. And some people are saying, "Wow, Leah, you're putting out too much," but look, it worked.
It did, and I didn't put out 50% of all
No,
of it.
that's so true.
So again, once we get more followers, we could take this to a different level.
Yes,
I could really tell the truth.
maybe. If you listen to our last podcast, we had Duke write in. That was interesting.
Have we heard back?
No, I don't know. Have we even checked our email lately? I haven't.
I don't know.
We're really bad about this. But we were wondering if Duke was real, and we did a little bit of research, and we really think he is. Because I asked all the characters that I thought that might be punking us whether he was...
And you're the one that would... You're
Yes,
the detective.
yes.
She's my detective.
I am.
So folks, when you get on the dating site, we start promoting you, she'll be checking out everybody and
I will.
anybody. And that's another service that we could actually do.
Yeah, we
You
can
know, if-
help check people out.
Because a lot of my friends that go out on dates, they don't have the capability of doing the research behind who really is behind the curtain.
I know.
And
it's scary.
It honestly is because of some of the situations that I've been confronted with, and some of the situations that my friends have been confronted with. So again, let us know. Send us an email, give us a call, let us know who it is that you're interested in, and we could potentially run a little bit of a...
You can even nominate someone that you might be interested in dating, and we can interview that person for you anonymously, almost like the dating game. What was that show that we grew up with?
I think it was this dating game.
That would be so much fun.
Were people the three guys or the three women
Oh,
sat
and they would
behind them?
ask the questions behind the... Wouldn't that be
Yes.
fun? Behind the
And then they
blind?
say, I'd select number 2, and they'd open, oh, man,
Yeah.
that's not the one I really
Yeah,
wanted.
exactly. But that would be fun to like have someone nominate someone, and we interview them, and maybe they have to guess who nominated them.
That would be fantastic, and also
And
a
we love
different way
games.
of dating.
Yes. Yes.
So we're open for different opportunities. We're open for different suggestions. Reach out to us, please. If you know someone that would like to be, on the show, like, what am I trying to say?
yeah, on the show, wants to get
not
interviewed,
punked,
send us an email at happinessandchampagne@gmail.com. Call us on our number, which
is 703. I got to find it. Where did I put it? It is right here, 703-574-0083. And again, follow us on all the social media platforms. We need more TikTok followers so that we can really go live and take this to a different level.
yes. And so if money can't buy you happiness,
Champagne sure can. And here's to Finding Love for Leah, last episode.
Last episode. Woo!